Hello, my friends. Today we're going to be making coconut bars. To make these coconut bars, you're going to need 1 stick of butter, 1.5 cups of graham cracker crumbs, one 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk, 2 cups of chocolate chips, 1 cup of chopped pecans, and 1.5 cups of shredded coconut. And you'll also need a 9x13 baking pan. So the first thing that I'm going to do is add the butter to the pan, and I'm going to put this pan in the oven at 325 degrees until the butter is fully melted. And then once it's melted, I'm going to take the pan out of the oven. So the next thing that I'm going to do is crush the graham crackers into fine crumbs. I like using a Ziploc bag to crush the graham crackers. It just makes it so much easier. Now the butter has been fully melted in the pan. So the next thing that I'm going to do is add the crushed graham crackers. And then I'm going to mix the graham crackers and butter together until it's completely mixed. You don't want to have any dry graham crackers. You want to make sure that you're fully mixing these together. And then I continue to press those graham crackers into the pan until the whole pan is covered with those graham crackers. This is going to give a solid base on the bar. And it may actually look that you don't have enough graham crackers to cover the bottom, but trust me, you do. You just have to keep pressing down the graham crackers, and eventually it will cover the entire bottom of the pan. Next, I'm going to add the sweetened condensed milk. And what I'm going to do is spread the layer very thin over the entire crust. And so you just have to be very gentle with this just because it's so sticky. You don't want your crust to start coming up with the sweetened condensed milk. So just take your time and spread it over the entire crust. And now I'm going to add the chocolate chips. So the next thing that I'm going to do is crush the pecans. The pecans that I'm using are actually half size, so that's why I'm crushing them down. But you could actually buy crushed pecans at the store and you wouldn't need to do this step. But for me, I'm just going to use the ones that I have. And then I'll sprinkle the layer of pecans. And then I'll add a layer of shredded coconut. And then the next thing that you want to do is press down the coconut. So you want to make sure that all the coconut that you're spreading on this layer is going to stick to the bars. So just keep pressing it down and make sure that you're using a clean spatula when you're pressing down the coconut, because you don't want the coconut to get stuck to your spatula. So for example, like before with the sweetened condensed milk, I used a spatula to spread that over the crust, but you just want to make sure that you're not using that same spatula because that would just stick to your coconut. Now I'm going to bake this at 325 degrees for 30 minutes. If you're using a stainless steel pan, I would recommend baking at 350 degrees. So this is what the bars look like fresh out of the oven, and you'll see that it has a nice golden crust. That's the goal. That's what you're looking for. I know everyone's oven bakes a little differently, but just make sure it's got that golden crust on the top. And then an optional step is to sprinkle on a few chocolate chips on the top. And this is what it looks like. Well, I hope you enjoyed cooking with me. Until next time, I'll see you later.